Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to our 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa run with France. We are in part 2 and we are halfway through qualifying. That is how the table is looking like for France right now in Group H. So we're on top by a decent margin. However, the other teams below us have 2 games in hand. So we really need to just keep winning and hope that those 3 teams, when they play each other, just drop a few points here and there. So France have got the Dutch next, and that'll hopefully be an exciting match. I hope it'll be entertaining. And before we start, as usual, I'd just like to remind you it's on legendary difficulty because it is the best and most fun way to play this game. Here we go then. We are in the Netherlands for this one. In this stadium, the Ajax Stadium. Oh, I don't really know its official name. Absolute terrible ball knowledge there, but I love this stadium. I never really get to see it that much in qualifying because we don't really play the Netherlands that much. So yeah, it's nice again to see another stadium that I don't really get to see that much. And yeah, let's see if we can win here. Headed away. Robin van Persie here. He goes for it. Oh, just wide. That was very close by the Dutch. Over the top here to Diarra. He's going through. And he scores in the 6th minute. Diarra has got the first goal for France. It's 1-0. Lassana Diarra has put it in for 1-0 to France. And like Van Persie had the chance literally 2 seconds ago up the other end. He missed, and then we were able just to go on through over the top here. Brilliant control by Diarra, and smashes it in for 1-0. And here comes Toboloco. Out on the edge of the box. Can he do it? Oh, he almost did. He almost snuck it in. Gignac. The through ball to Anelka. It's Anelka and Thierry Henry here. And you know what we're going to do. That was just too easy. That's 2-0. And, well, France are doing it here. They're absolutely cooking in the 20th minute. Thierry Henry has scored. And, well, I mean, that defending there, they got caught out, didn't they? And it was just so simple. So through ball, Gignac. Can he do it? Dutch seem to be really exposed today. And that's 3-0. 3-0. Thierry Henry again. And, well, this time he didn't control it with his hands. He controlled it with his feet. So I love a good outdated joke there. That joke's like what? Like 15 years out of date now? Actually, yeah. It's 15 years out of date. That makes me feel so old, man. And again, Gignac. It's caught. Well, we've had tons of shots against the Dutch, and we're leading by 3-0. It's just amazing performance from France, really. Considering in the first part we struggled against some of the minnows, it's yeah, it's finally good to get France back into absolutely dominating ways. We could get another goal before half-time here. Gignac nearly scores there. Thierry Henry, and okay, that was weird. But just because we're playing as France doesn't automatically guarantee a World Cup victory. We could end up getting bounced out in oh, that was close. Bounced out in you know, round of 16 or something, and that defending was terrible. And that is Djokovic with another one for France. That is 4-0. This is unacceptable from the Netherlands' point of view. Van Bronckhorst crosses it in. It's headed and tipped away there by Lloris. Another chance for the Dutch. Not many, but at least they're trying. Don't tell me you're just going to let me run on through. There's no way, right? There's no way. Gignac, he puts it in for 5. Like, when did Gignac just started to become good? You know what I mean? I barely used him in this series. I was actually going to put Benzema up top for this game, but I forgot to do it. But okay, well, that's still good for Gignac. And that is 5-0. Through ball. And look at the space Henry has here. Look. Feels like, yeah, it does feel like someone's missing. It really does, but there's no red card. There was none at all in the whole game. Henry gets the 6th for France, and this is just an absolute demolition job by the French here. Crossed in. Headed away. Is there a chance for Holland? That was a weird deflection. That was very weird. Apolai has scored in the 90th minute. And what happened here? He went for the shot, like there. And oh, it came off of Gallas, I think. Look, yeah, he did. Look, he tried to like block it, but It got rebounded into my own net. And that is going to be it. We have just beaten Netherlands by 6 goals to 1. Outstanding from France. Really, really good. This is like, you know, 2010 France. Famous failures back in 2010 and cheaters as well. If you like, and yeah, they just absolutely demolished the Netherlands. Our next match is back at home, and we're against Switzerland for the first time in this qualifying campaign. So let's see if we can deal with them. We've got to play them twice in this video, and yeah, they are currently second in the group, so I don't really want to spoil their campaign, but at the same time, I really need the points. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to demolish them like I did with the Netherlands. Gave them a really terrible goal difference there. They're very far behind, but yeah, they still got 2 games in hand on us. Switzerland here. They go for it. It just goes wide. Little warning shot from them. It's a through ball, and it's cut. Switzerland right through. Go on, Ribéry. Saved. And I don't know why Henry didn't get that. It's a Nelka. And it's still an Elka, and yes, there we go, there's the goal. He went to shoot, got tripped a tiny bit, and then got a second chance. He gets the goal for France for 1-0. It's going to be half-time. France are leading by 1-0. Like I said earlier, it's a harder game than what we had against the Netherlands. At least Switzerland have actually tried, and they've defended quite well. Crossed in, and Switzerland have scored the equaliser, and that's Fry. He has scored to make it 1-1, and well, here are Switzerland. No wonder they're second in the table right now. They're battling quite well against us, who obviously swept aside Holland in the last match. Now we're struggling a bit against Switzerland. 3-2 now. See, I told you there'll be goals. That game has the potential to be like 4-4 or something like that. And Switzerland, that was a big chance to maybe take the lead, but they didn't take it there. It was wide open, the path towards the goal. It's 4-2 now between Germany and the Netherlands. Henry. And Nelka. And oh, it's in! It's in, the keeper spilt it. And Anelka has scored in the 90th minute to get crucial 3 points for France. Well, that was unlucky for Switzerland's point of view, because I almost got tackled and then the goalkeeper saved it, but then it went underneath him and went straight into the back of the net. Very unlucky. And that is 2-1 to France. And that is it. We have beaten Switzerland by 2-1. Great result for France. Left it late, but hey, sometimes it's nice to be dramatic. And that will give us a big 3 points in our race to automatic qualifying. We should be pretty much there now. We've only got 3 more games to play in this video, and yeah, we're looking good for our money. I think we got Azerbaijan, Germany and Switzerland, so I reckon 1 more win would actually do it, to be fair. Our next game at home is going to be against Azerbaijan, so this should be a fairly straightforward match for France. This is your table, so we're clear, but again, Germany and Switzerland have games in hand, so like I said, a win or maybe 2 will pretty much wrap up qualifying. Henry on the ball. Come on, can we get the first goal? Decent ball, but again, just cut out by Azerbaijan. They've been quite a little thorn in our side, let's just say, but we'll get there eventually. What a tackle. What a tackle to deny Anelka. Oh, hang on. It's a penalty? I didn't even realise the referee come out of nowhere to give that. And that is going to be a penalty to France. Well, okay. It's going to be this dude. I want to get his goal tally up in this qualifying campaign. And bang, there we go. It's 1-0. Sinama Pongo has made it 1-0 to France for the penalty. Been quite a tough half for France, to be honest. Like, I know I've weakened the team a tad, but Azerbaijan have really played well here. And away from home as well, only 1 goal down thanks to a penalty, not even an open play goal. Go on, Shorkuf over the top to Cinnamon Pongo. And that's a save. And it's just tapped in there by Anelka. That is 2-0. Very easy. And France have got another one against Azerbaijan. It's a through ball. Cinnamon Pongo. Great goal. And that is 3-0. And, well, this dude from the reserves has been pretty decent against these smaller clubs. He's getting his goal tally up. Maybe if we if we qualify early, we might put him up top in more games and maybe get him some more goals and make him the highest rated goal scorer in Europe or something. I don't know. That would be really funny. Dude can't be stopped. Look at that. That is incredible hustle. And that's a goal! It's a goal! And, well, Diarra has scored the other one. And that is another one for France. But it was just the fact that he couldn't stop Sinama Pongo from actually, like, putting in the cross. Like, they tried to slide him out, like, twice, and they couldn't do it. Over the top. And again, he's through. And that's another one. I think he's got a hat-trick now. I'm fairly sure he does. And that is 5-0 to France. Incredible day for Sinama Pongo. Switzerland have equalised against Germany late on. And there could be a goal here for Azerbaijan. No, but they do get a corner out of it. Headed out. Jorkouf. And, oh, I almost got it there. The header, that's 6. We had to get a 6, right? We had to. And it's Jorkouf with the header, while the goalkeeper wasn't anywhere near his line. Thierry Henry gets a yellow card for some reason. And yeah, great day out for France here. Another win. That will pretty much qualify us, I think, with 2 games remaining. Even if we lose our last 2 games, I can't see us dropping out of that first place position. It's just been too good here from France. So yeah, absolutely amazing. Obviously, to just keep going and keep winning like this. So with 2 games to play, everyone is level now, so that's great. So France are top with 22 points. Germany have 17. Germany are the only ones that can really steal that place away from us, so we haven't qualified yet. However, if we win 1 more game, we do. Our next match is against Switzerland. Switzerland desperately need a win to keep up with Germany. If they don't, then they'll probably be out of that running for the playoff spot. The Dutch, again, have an outside chance for the playoff spot, but automatics are no-no. Okay, their next match is against Switzerland away from home. I'm fairly sure Switzerland have their own stadium on this game. I know it looks like the generic one that Sweden and Denmark have and stuff like that, but I'm fairly sure this is actually Switzerland's stadium. Through ball, and here comes Benzema. Can he go through? Not quite. He hasn't had that much playing time to really be outrageous, but I'm sure he will eventually. Kind of need the Netherlands to win that game against Germany to keep them away from me. So can you do us a favour, Netherlands, even though we smashed you like 6-1? Lost in by Switzerland, and that was close. And oh, that's a penalty. What? I slid before and then he just tripped over. And that not be a red or something. No, thank you. Alright, well, we're going to have to accept it's a penalty. Right. And down the middle. He got me. And Switzerland are leading by 1-0 through that penalty. Don't really think that was a penalty, but alright, whatever. We'll just roll with it. Through ball. Ribéry. And yes, the equaliser. Frank Ribéry has scored to make it 1-1 just on the stroke of half-time. And I believe that might be like the first goal he scored in this campaign. Even though I've used him quite a bit, I'm fairly sure that is the first goal. So at half-time, it's 1-1 between these two. Quite a competitive match. Switzerland are sprinkling a little bit of drama onto the end of qualifying because obviously, well, I don't know the Germany result at the moment, but they're holding us back a little bit. How is that a penalty? I was jostling with him. Another penalty like that. Come on, ref. You've got to be paid by the Swiss at this point. Alright, okay. Frey. Can he do it again? And oh, top bins. And Switzerland have scored. And it's 2-1 now. Damn it. 2 penalties. And well, I mean, I hope it doesn't collapse here, the qualification process. Still got to play Germany in the next match. And the last match as well. So, yeah. Come on. Focus, France. Focus. Holland are taking the lead against Germany. It just flashed on the screen for a brief second. Come on. It will make this result basically like nothing, you know? Oh my goodness. That is a yellow card for Switzerland and a red. 2 yellows in the space of like what? Like 2 seconds? I don't know why Inler was just like after me. France have basically one last attempt here. Can they do it? Not quite. Still half a chance here. No. Still got a bit of time. Can we do it? Benzema. He scores. It's 2-2. 90 plus 5 pretty much. And Benzema has equalised. Well, France were on the brink of losing for the first time. And, well, we down the Swiss again in the 90th minute. That's 2 90-minute goals against the Swiss in 2 matches. So, yeah, I don't know what that kind of tackle was. I think, I don't know, Senderos or something, just going to ground there. It was really, really dumb tackle, but all right. Well, we've rescued it. There we go. France have automatically qualified for South Africa. I don't know why they're just sort of like shaking hands and stuff. They got the sort of disappointed celebration going on there. So yeah, the Netherlands did beat Germany in the end. It was 1-0. So yeah, that helped us out massively. We've qualified. 1 game left to spare, and that is against Germany. So going into the final game, we've qualified obviously, but look at the race for second place. Germany, Netherlands and Switzerland all in it. We've got Germany. I don't know if Switzerland have to play the Netherlands or not. I'll have a look on our results thing. Let's have a look and see. Some great results there for France. No, so they got to play Switzerland, and Azerbaijan have to play the Netherlands. So I don't know. If we beat Germany, it will allow the Dutch to go to the playoffs. But unless Azerbaijan stop them, then it's Switzerland's. But yeah, it's gonna be a close race. Last match of the campaign is away from home against Germany. I love this stadium on this game. It looks so good, especially in dusk settings for the weather. Absolutely incredible. We've had some really nice stadiums in this this game. Like, I love the variety of stadiums. I've done a video on most of the stadiums if you want to watch them. Through ball, Thierry Henry. He's got it. Come on, this should be the first goal. No, it's not. Great save by Adler. Podolski's going through. And great save by Lloris. Thierry Henry on the wing. Can anyone stop him? No, not even the goalkeeper. The shot went underneath him, and Thierry Henry makes it 1-0 to France. Well, that has damaged Germany's playoff hopes, because I think, as it stands, because of the draws, I think the Netherlands might be in that spot. I don't know. Through ball, and here comes Henry. Can he get another one? He can! Thierry Henry again! And Germany's problems just look bigger and bigger now. Just no good here from Germany. And France are leading by 2-0. Good play by France. And it's given away there by Germany. And that was almost a third for Henry and France. As we go into half-time, Germany are in massive trouble. France are leading by 2-0. Over the top here, Gomez. He could get one back. And no, he does not. It's saved by Lloris. Again, no real power on that attempt. The Dutch have taken the lead against Azerbaijan. So at the moment, it's the Netherlands who are in that playoff spot. Estonia have equalised again against Switzerland. Switzerland are really blowing their chance for that playoff. Just can't seem to score against Estonia. Oh, that was really poor. Germany roll it in for 2-1 now. They got one back. Helmes has got the goal. And that is 2-1. Anelka breezing his way past. Can he get the goal? He does. He got tripped, but it doesn't matter. He scores, and that is 3-1 to France. Germany, surely their playoff push is over. I'm literally opening the door to the Dutch or Switzerland to do it, but man, this defending by Germany is terrible. as Henry goes through and taps it in for 4. Like, I don't know what they were doing there. They tried to clear it, it bounced off their own player, and then Henry got it and just went on through and tapped it in. Going to be a corner to Germany, 90th minute. They haven't sent the goalkeeper up, and it just floats wide, and that will be end of the game. We have beaten Germany by 4 goals to 1. Very, very dominant performance by France, really. Just all over them the entire game. France are qualified automatically, and I believe the Netherlands will go to the playoff. So yeah, let's go to the draw. So at the draw for South Africa World Cup, and obviously South Africa in A, where will France go in this one? Holland in B, so they made it. Group C, Brazil. Spain in Group D. Group E, Argentina. F, Italy. G, France, so in Group G. And Croatia in Group H. Alright, so part 2 we have Sweden going into Group A. In Group B we will have Northern Ireland. In Group C, Russia. In Group D, Scotland. In Group E, Serbia. In Group F, we'll have Slovakia. And in Group G, we'll have England. Alright, so tough already for France. Another 5-star team in there. Portugal going to Group H. Alright, so let's see the other teams. In Group A, we have the United States. In Group B, we will have Bahrain. In Group C, we'll have Mexico. In Group D, we will have Uzbekistan. In Group E, Japan. In Group F, we'll have North Korea. And France will have Australia in their group alongside England. Alright, cool. And then Honduras in Group H. And then the final pot, who will we got? Final pot then, and that is Chile in Group A. In Group B, we will have Uruguay. In Group C, Guinea. In Group D, Paraguay. In Group E, we will have Mali. In Group F, Egypt. In Group G, Nigeria. And in Group H, we'll have Cameroon. So France's group is pretty good because obviously you've got England in there, which is another 5-star team we can play against early on to get good form. Australia are probably the weaker side of the 3 we've got, but still will be a little bit of a challenge. And Nigeria, of course, will be quite the challenge as well. They're kind of like, 4-star team. So yeah, pretty good for France. Alright then guys, so obviously we know who qualified, etc, etc, but I like to go through it and see how it went down. That's our group. In Group H, obviously France and the Netherlands made it to the World Cup. So the Netherlands made it through the playoffs. Germany missed out by 2 points in the end because they lost to us on the final day. And Switzerland could not beat Estonia. So obviously they could not make it either. Let's go to Group I, where Croatia finished top of that one and Finland went to the playoff. Maybe, depends how many points they get. And Norway weren't that far away either. In Group A, it was Italy going through automatically with Portugal as well going to the playoff. Poland and Ireland came close but missed out on goal difference. What a close group that was for those 4 teams. In Group B, it was Slovakia topping that one with Russia going to the playoff. Macedonia almost made it but missed out by 5 points. And Turkey had a pretty lackluster campaign as well. In Group C, we have Northern Ireland top of that one with 21 points. And Romania going to the playoff. Albania missed out by 3 points on that playoff. That group is a really random group. Very, very random. No giants in there really. So yeah, it was kind of wide open for most of those teams. In Group D, Spain come top of that one with Greece going to the playoff, and then the gap between Greece and Hungary was really big. So yeah, Hungary and Slovenia didn't even make it. Wales had a bad campaign, not even winning 1 game, just like Liechtenstein. In Group E, we have Scotland coming top of that group. With 18 points. Look how close it was really from Scotland all the way down to Montenegro. Only 7 points in it. Basically 2 wins and 1 draw. So yeah, Denmark went to the playoff. Czech Republic missed out on goal difference by one goal. 1 goal against them. That's crazy. Bulgaria missed out by a point, and then Israel missed out by 4 points on the playoff as did Montenegro. In Group F, we have England, top of that one, with Ukraine in second place, going to the playoff. Belarus missed out by 4 points, and then the other teams weren't really that close. And then in Group G, we have Serbia and Sweden going to the World Cup, obviously because we've seen Sweden end the draw. Latvia came close, as did Bosnia as well, failing by 1 point. Moving to Africa, we have Cameroon, top of that one, going through by 2 points over Tunisia. Group B, Nigeria beat Algeria by goal difference to qualify for the World Cup. In Group C, it was Egypt because, as we know, South Africa are the hosts and they guarantee qualification no matter what happens. So it was Egypt. So quite a tough group there for basically all those nations. In Group D, it was Mali over Ghana on goal difference, which is again like pretty incredible because Ghana were very good in 2010. And in Group E, it was Guinea over Burkina Faso and Ivory Coast. That is incredible from Guinea. In Asia, we have Australia and Japan automatically qualifying, with Bahrain going to the playoff, Saudi Arabia and Qatar missing out. And in Group B, we have North Korea top with a perfect record, Uzbekistan with 10 points, who went to the World Cup automatically. Iran went to the playoff, but look at South Korea. That is an abysmal campaign from them. Their neighbours did better than them. That is quite embarrassing from South Korea, really. In Oceania, it was Vanuatu. Well done, Vanuatu. Well done indeed. What a surprise. They didn't make it, but at least they got to the playoffs. So well done, Vanuatu. In South America, we have, wow. Oh my goodness. You don't see this very often. So we got Brazil top, Uruguay in second, Paraguay in third, Chile in fourth, taking all the automatic spots, and then Argentina, struggling in that campaign with 24 points, went to the playoff. That is, well, that's massive because Argentina don't usually almost miss out on qualification entirely. And in CONCACAF, we have this situation: United States, Honduras and Mexico all qualifying automatically, with Trinidad and Tobago going to the playoff over El Salvador on goal difference. And then we have, oh my goodness, really, game? You had to do it, didn't you? You had to make things like this. The game always does this, alright? Don't blame me. But Ukraine versus Russia in a playoff situation, imagine that these days. That would be absolutely insane. But Russia won by 3-1 over those two legs. So well done, Russia. In Group B, it was a repeat of the 2004 final. And this time Portugal won over Greece by 2-1 over the two legs. In Group C, we have the Dutch dispatching of Romania by 3-0 in the end. So yeah, they deserved it for getting to the playoff and obviously beating Romania there. Well done. And in Group D, we have Sweden versus Denmark. Great neighbourly matchup, and Sweden beat Denmark by 3-0. In the Asia playoff, Bahrain beat Iran by away goal rule because they got the away goal against Iran, and Iran got 2 home goals. So yeah, that's how it works. So Bahrain went through just like that, which is very lucky, really. In the other playoffs, we have Bahrain beating Vanuatu. That was a close game, man. A very close game. So it was 5-3. Bahrain did score quite a lot of goals, but Vanuatu put up a fight, and I like that. Yeah, 5-3. Well done. And in the other playoff, again, another battle between a giant and a minnow, pretty much. Well, not a minnow, but like David versus Goliath. And Argentina won by 5-3 as well. Trinidad and Tobago put up a really good fight. Obviously, Argentina have some issues in this campaign, and that is going to be your second part with France in the 2010 FIFA World Cup. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then please like and subscribe. It really helps boost the channel, especially when we're creeping towards 2026 and the World Cup and stuff like that. Of course, I want as many people to see these runs as possible before the World Cup, get the hype up and everything like that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, then do all that cool stuff and keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.